guys, a morning drive after the gym. Check it out. They've got coverings on. They've opened up the window area. Just with the beautiful sunrise coming. This is what it looks like out of our front of our house. I'm so excited. She's so pretty. Way to go, guys. We're getting it done. A couple weeks. And it'll be all closed in. Yes. Good morning, everybody. Look at that sunrise. Ain't she pretty? I love the time change because now we get to see a little sunrise a bit early. I don't know how long that's going to last because we're about to get into the deep of fall and into winter, but I'm going to love every minute of it. Yesterday, I went running with my running group. We got done a little bit after 6, like maybe 6:06, 6:08, something like that. It really is that specific. And it was light out by the time we got back to our vehicles, and I thought, heaven. It's just heaven. I love it. How are you guys doing? Things are moving along at the house, and I just got back from the gym. Let me just talk to you about our sponsor today, which is Future. So I've talked to you guys about them before, and it has been such a great addition to my life. When I started doing my running, now I really needed some help figuring out how am I going to change from weightlifting 4 to 5 times a week to now doing it like 2 to 3 times a week, and also supporting my running because running's kind of my deal right now. And Future is this fantastic personalized coach that you get, a live person. You get to use this beautiful app to work through whatever it is. Like if you want to be Olympic status, yes. If you're a beginner and you're going, I don't even know what we're doing here, it is for everybody. And the app works so well at helping you move through all of the exercises that you can do. Now, recently I realized that my hips are a little bit weaker than I'd like for them to be. And especially as a runner, I want to work on that and make sure that I'm like supporting all of that stuff. So I talked to my personal trainer about that, Ellen. She's amazing. I love her. And I said, okay, what can I do to really help with that area? And she then gave me some things that I can add on my Saturdays. And I was like, oh man, I love this. A lot of times you're just like floundering off on your own going, what am I supposed to do? When I was doing it on my own and trying to figure things out on my own, it's like, well, I don't necessarily know the problem, but having Ellen to talk to give me ideas of ways that I can fix some of my issues and work on some of my issues has been brilliant. So we get to have Zoom calls with our personal trainers, which is amazing. And she's like right there in my back pocket, working it. What I love about using the app too, is it tells you how to do the exercise. So you're not going, no, what are we doing? So it's nice to have somebody come along and a voice going, okay, this is what you should be working on. And this is how we can work through that. And if at any time I've had a problem, I've gone to Ellen. We're always talking to each other. We're always messaging and going, okay, this particular exercise, Megan doesn't like it. Or this particular exercise was really difficult for me. Why do you think that was difficult? And one of those was, I think your hip strength just needs to improve. And so she gave me some tools for that. And it's just so nice to know that I can talk to a real person, and that person is very knowledgeable, and that person is able to work out a plan for me to give me everything that I needed. When I started with Future, I said, one thing I always skip is core workout. So I told her, I said, you gotta help me with this because I keep wanting to skip that. I get to the end of my workout and I'm like, yeah, I'll do it later. And I never do it later. So she has included all of that. There's a warm up, there's a cool down. It is so beautiful. Future is definitely the way to go. It is a personal trainer in your back pocket. So I'm giving away a free month of Future to all of my viewers. That is a $200 value of a personal trainer right there in your back pocket. You can click the link in the description box. I'll also have the QR code so you can check it out. It has been well worth the time, such a great experience, and I think you're gonna love it. So that being said, we're gonna go home and we are going to, well, I have to decide a couple of things today. Am I gonna go film a holiday video at Sam's Club? You guys, I got the best sweater for my holiday video. It has Elf on it and I'm pretty excited about it, to be honest. I saw it there yesterday. I was like, That's what I'm filming and gotta do it. I have like a fancier red shirt. Forget the fancy, let's have a little fun. This is just a magical time of year. I love showing all of the holiday stuff. So we're gonna film that probably for the Grocery Lady channel today. And we're gonna do a little taste testing video today. Not for you guys, unfortunately, but we're doing it. We are doing it. So Marcus is schooling the children. That's going really well. We're using like a new kind of online thing, and I think it's been going really well. Marcus was never like a school fan when he was a kid. He would have done a million times better if he could have gone at his own pace, figured things out on his own, done a homeschool type thing. He says that now. He goes, man, I would have been such a better student. When he got into college and he went to get his bachelor's degree, it was just worlds different. He could move at his own pace. He got things done before the class even started and had to write a letter twice telling them why he got done so quickly. He's like, because he doesn't procrastinate. Marcus is the most laid back, non-procrastinator I've ever met in my entire life. How can you be so good at so many things? But he's been doing so much homeschooling with the kids right now, and it has been like redemptive for him. I feel like that him in math, he said, I'm just not a math fan. And now he's rocking and rolling it. So we all have our areas that aren't our favorite. I don't know what my favorite is. Maybe you can agree. I love history. I love history. And I had an amazing history teacher in high school. She was actually my mom's teacher. She was a brand new teacher when my mom was at school. We went to the same high school, and she had been everywhere that she talked about. So if she's talking about Gettysburg, been there. If she's doing world history and she's talking about the Dead Sea, she's been there. And she would grab the pamphlets from like Gettysburg or whatever and make this ginormous, I'm talking, it was so thick. Instead of using a textbook, we'd get all of these papers that she'd photocopied, and she would have us watch documentaries, and we would watch, like when Pearl Harbor came out, we talked about the actual Pearl Harbor, then we watched the movie, and she would point out things that were true, that really happened. She was such a fantastic teacher, and you can tell she loved what she did. She was just so fun. But then we had this chiropractor, and he was something else. And I said, if he had ever had a different profession in life, it would have been to be a history teacher, and I would have hung on every word. He was so good at delivering that information and making it just fun. He had fun words that he would use. I think he was in his like 70s, and he was still adjusting people, and he never wanted to talk about the chiropractic side thing. He's just adjusting you, and he was amazing. But he was always giving me history lessons, and I loved him so much. So anyway, I think history, and then I do really love math. I always say just follow the pattern. And it's interesting to me how different brains work, because some of my kids are like, I don't get it. I was like, no, you don't, just follow the pattern. And they're like, it's fine. It's fine. We all have our things. So anyway, ready to go home? What am I thinking about eating? I'm thinking about eating some eggs with some egg whites and some peppers. I've been longing for some peppers. Last night we had a little beef stew. I got some kids that love beef stew. I got a dog that loves a beef stew too. So let's get home. Let's get crack-a-lackin', see what's happening, and make ourselves some breakfast. I did a wardrobe change. I forgot about the Grinch shirt. So I decided I'm going to film in this. The whole family immediately, all eyes on Mom. Where'd you get that shirt? What are you doing with that shirt on? I really like your shirt. I want a shirt. So maybe today while I'm at Sam's Club, I will be buying Christmas shirts for everybody. I love that they are all about it. It surprises me. Would they be interested in matching pajamas? We shall see. We shall see. So I'm going to go in and film. I feel like I've got, my lipstick good. Although maybe I could have gone for a more red, but I didn't have a more red. This is about as red as she gets. But I do have my fingernails redded up. By the way, the whole reason I got on here was not to tell you about my shirt, but I was talking to my realtor, and she said that overall among all the houses right now, just this last few days, there's been a great decrease in showings. And she says, I've noticed, and it's nothing to worry about, but it's just, overall, everybody's houses right now. She said Halloween does throw a little pickle in there. But when I asked her, what is kind of the thought now that we're into November, this is kind of a different time to be selling a house, but not impossible. What is kind of the offer time? And she was thinking, I would give it another week, maybe 2, and then we'll sort of reevaluate. But she said, there's always the divine mixed in there. That can play a part too. And I'm like, okay, Lord, well, your will. Like, however it goes, whatever happens. That's kind of what I've been praying, actually, because I am sensitive to the fact that just because I want something doesn't mean it's the Lord's will. Just because I think it's great doesn't mean it's the Lord's will. And when I was asking God, how do I pray about all of this? Or do I just let be what is? And I felt like he reminded me of the scripture where he was telling the disciples when they said, how do we even pray? Like, I don't even know what to do. Story of my life. And he said, just say, your will be done. Give us this day our daily bread, and your will be done. And so I said, okay, your will be done. Can I release my hold on things, my worries, my whatevers, so that I don't have to stress and I don't have to worry, I don't have to be burdened, because the Lord's will be done. That's really hard. I've just been more like, I just really want it to work out. And there's this part of me that's going, it's not going to work out, is it? It's only been like 6 days on the market and I'm already stressing. But, instantaneous world we live in, even I am not immune to it. And it's been a little bit like, you feel sort of wah-wah, but I'm going, I was getting my nails done the other day, and the lady next to me, now this was 12 years ago, but she said it took 30 days, a month, before our house sold. And the first person that saw it was the person that ended up buying it. They just needed time to kind of figure it out. I don't really like that idea. I want it to just happen. But at the same time, can we be realistic and know that buying a house is a really big deal, and it's a big investment, and it's a big change, and people need wisdom and want to think it through and make sure that it's going to work for their family. So can I just give people a little bit of grace? Give life a little bit of grace? Like, it's going to work out the way that it should. Of course, Marcus is 0% worried about anything. And I said, Murky, how can I be more like you? Doesn't it even pop into your mind to worry about it? And he's like, no. Well, not me. I'm a professional at this, worrying and wondering and figuring it all out. But what God's been reminding me is like, just pray. Give us today our daily bread. And Lord, may your will be done. And then you can be at rest. Because if God's will is done, well, that's the ultimate, isn't it? I don't want my will. Oh, my frame of reference, my scope, everything is so minuscule and so small compared to the grand scheme of things. There are things that I've prayed for over the years that I thought, I should have this. Like, this is a really good thing. And then guess what? No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. And you just look back and you say, thank you, Lord, that you spared me, that you were like, wise in all of your ways, and you knew what was what. Because my heavens, I don't want my way. No. That's not a good idea. Megan knows, like, blink, compared to the grand scheme of things. So I'll let God be God, and I will try to not try. I sang a song I led on Sunday. It goes, and we won't try and stop you. We won't try and stop you. What could contain your love? And it's talking about God's will. And I thought, well, isn't this the perfect song for me to be singing, that we're not going to try to stop God, because he can't be stopped anyway, but we're not going to try to stop him. Let your will be done. Let your kingdom come. That was the song they had me singing on Sunday. And I thought, well, it could not have been more perfect for just my own inner thoughts. And I love when that happens, because like I've told you guys before, and I think a lot of you can attest, song has a way of saying oftentimes what our own words just can't get together, and being able to create prayer through those songs, which is what I feel a lot of times when I'm leading. Like, this is a prayer. This is my conversation with God. This is my you know, setting my heart back on the things of God. And it was just perfect. It was just so perfect. So anyway, I really am gonna go in now to Sam's, and we're gonna go film the holidays. Woo! Okay, here we go. Hello friends, another day. And today we went to the library, returned some books, got some books, had a little lunchy lunch. And now Ezra and I are gonna go pick up some things for Johanna for her birthday. She's turning 9 this week. So we're gonna grab some things. I actually just did a pickup order from Target. We're gonna stop by a couple other places too. And I thought I'd just show you, bring you along for a little bit. I was gonna tell you something. I just know it was gonna be good. Let me think about what it is. I can't think of it, but I'll come back to it. Don't you worry. I won't forget for long, I don't think. I also had to pick up some more face moisturizer, and then I wanted kind of a good red lip color for, you know, Christmas time. This one is Ruby Woo, and it's matte lipstick, which is good because you know how lipstick can be. You give one little swipe of your nose and all of a sudden you got lipstick every which way. No, thank you. So we're gonna give it a go, see if this is quite what we wanted. Okay, this is a MAC matte lip luscious something. What? It's matte lipstick. Let's just keep it simple. Oh my goodness, she's tiny. Kind of has like a vanilla something or another. I don't know how I'm doing this right. Using my phone camera is a little bit tricky. Oh yeah, that dries nice. Ruby Woo, I love you. I like this one. This will be great for the holidays and beyond. So my other favorite one is from Revlon, and it is Cherries in the Snow. It's like a 1950s color. It's been around since then. That's kind of more of a pink tone, and I really like that one a lot. But I wanted something a little different because I did a video for the holidays and I wore that color, which was great. But I feel like this is more, you know, for the holidays. Okay, here we go. On to the next. Hey, Joey Bear. By the way, I think I'm liking this lipstick. Okay, we got a Minecraft. She's been wanting a Minecraft Lego. She says, I ask for Legos every time and I never get it. And I'm like, you do? So this is the Armadillo Mine expansion. I just thought there's armadillos down here, right there. And I thought, that's fantastic. So Minecraft and armadillos. Her favorite candy is the M&M peanut butter. Try it again. The peanut butter M&Ms. And this is the mega pack. So hopefully that doesn't mean that the actual things are mega. Oh, they are. I thought it was just like a mega pack.
I think that's good.
You think she'll still like that?
Oh yeah, she really likes peanut butter.
Oh, okay. Now this, I thought she really wanted more cozy pants. And these, I thought, the way they described it online, these were cozy. They're not cozy. They're like, almost like, they're a wide leg kind of sporty pants, which could be really comfy, but she's wanting something more like this because she likes the cozies. So I thought this was cute. It's got red with a bow on it, and they're flare, and they're definitely like sweatpant cozy. So I might have to look around a little bit more for that. We also, perhaps some of you remember the Babysitters Club. They came out with the Babysitters Club graphic novels, and she has already read, I think, the first and the second one, and wanted more of them. So I got a set of those. They'll be coming in from the Wally. That was the cheapest. They're like 7 books, $45 for all of those. And our library only had like 1, 3, these random numbers. So she wasn't ever gonna be able to read it unless we got it. What else? Now we're gonna go into Barnes & Noble. You would think we're gonna go in there to get books, but we're not. We're getting something else that she wants. So we'll go in there and get what she needs. I should have walked you guys around when we were in Barnes & Noble, but we kind of were on a mission. Let me show you what she wanted. These are gonna seem odd, but they're not. She likes these. This is the Schlick company. I don't know. They have all kinds of animals and these kinds of fun things. But we decided there are like 4 of these different kind of rock monster things. We decided on the black and the purple one because it matches something else that JoJo wanted, which is this guy. Beautiful. I can't remember what this one's name is, but it's like Starry Night Lion or something along those lines. Maybe some of you will know. I don't know, but it has a cool name. And I think, what is it? Nope, something about limes. That's not this. Anyway, that'll go with her thing. But then she's got her big box of books for the Babysitters Club graphic novels. She's got 2 pairs of pants, although one of them, and then the candy. And then the Lego box. What do you say? Sounds good? Sounds good. So we'll see. Tomorrow we go to Costco, and sometimes they've got like cozy pants there. I've already bought her the 2 that they had for her age group. She really likes those. And she wants those to get her through the winter. So I've heard about it a lot of times. I'm going to try my best to keep on adding to that. I think we're headed on home, friends. Lipstick is still lipping. Hasn't gotten on my teeth or anything. Oh, okay, never mind. It did right then. But I really had to try for that. Let's go on home. Ezra's got Ninja tonight, right?
Yeah.
Rang the bell recently. 2 times in one day, didn't you?
No, I was thinking it's like 2 times in a row. Oh, it was 2 times in a row, and like each time I go there.
So every time that you conquer something, whether it be gymnastics or tumbling or in Ninja, you get to ring the bell.
I think I might be able to do the wall since I've been doing a lot of rowing.
He's been doing the warped wall. Yeah, you have been rowing at home, haven't you?
Yeah.
He's been working out. He's been doing the rowing, and Johanna's been doing the rowing too. They really like it. So we've been going down to the basement. Actually, Zion tried it too. Her little self, though, she can't push back as far because she's got little legs. So, well, little legs compared to an adult. Guys, guess what? Somebody came to see our house today. It's been a slow week, which our realtor said she's noticed that across the board for all the houses. Sometimes with like a little holiday, even though Halloween's not really a holiday, but the weather changing, it makes people just, hunker down inside. But it's gotten nicer out, and I think people are still looking for a house. So anyway, we went to Costco. We were filming over there, and they came by and saw the house. And I just got a message from my realtor saying, "So what's your average utility cost?" What could it mean? I'm trying not to get too excited, but I'm a little bit excited. A little bit. A little bit, right, Marky? So, and I also saw children prints on the windows around the house that were not from my children. And that gets me excited because it's like, oh, a family's looking at our house. Like, how cool is that? I got Robbie Bob, my vacuum thing going, but just like that, we have another showing today. Actually, they were rescheduling. There was like a showing time, and I'm like, oh, okay. And then a few minutes later, I was like, oh, just kidding. Now we need another one. Oh, just kidding, we need another one. We thought it was 3 of them. We get in the car, and I'm just double checking over everything. And I went, oh, 2 of them say rescheduled. I think it was the same person trying to figure out what time they could be there. So it got really, really exciting. And then it got a little less exciting, but still very exciting. Still haven't heard from the people that asked about the utilities though. And I don't know why I need to put my robot back on, but it just feels right. Even though everything was clean and put together. I don't know if you're like me, but I feel like you are. I like to get updates on things. So my realtor just sent us a message, and both the people that saw the house today, the realtors are going to get back with my realtor tomorrow. So maybe everybody's going to sleep on it, which is smart. It's a big decision to buy a house. It's a big decision to settle on a house. And so I think it's wise for everybody to do that. I wanted to tell you 2 things. Megan, why can't you breathe? I just climbed Mount Stairs over here and I can't breathe for nothing. I gotta find where Marky hid my book before our showing. Oh, here it is. I wanted to tell you a book I'm reading. I've had a long break of reading books with my eyeballs and my brain, and I've been listening to a lot of books, but this is the first one that I've read now in several weeks, just because it took all of my effort and Marcus's effort to just get the house ready to sell. So Jojo Moyes, is that how we say it? She's written a lot of books, and I've read some of them. I need to look up the ones that I've read. But anyway, this is called Paris for One. All right, her and her boyfriend, they're supposed to be going to Paris on a little trip. She's not super adventurous, but she's like, okay, we're gonna do it. Like, let's just go for it. And her boyfriend's super adventurous. She gets on the train ready to go. Guess who doesn't show up? And now it's her adventure. And I've been liking that one so far. The other one is one that I'm listening to. It's free on Audible, right now, and it's a Christmas love story. I'm hoping, so far, it's not been anything spicy or naughty, but sometimes they get you for like a good half of the book, and then they go, surprise! I don't like those surprises, they're rude. That book, what is it called? Let me look it up. It's called A Christmas Truce by Emma Bennett, and it's free on Audible right now. So she's this girl, and she just kind of wants to not be tied down too much, okay? So she's working like temp jobs, and she gets fired, leaves. I think she gets fired, yeah, in the first one. So she gets home early, and guess who's home? And shouldn't be, it's her boyfriend, and he's not with her, you know what I'm saying? And so then she gets this other job, and she's working as a personal assistant for this guy, and she's a live-in personal assistant, and yeah, nothing spicy has happened at all, no kissing, no nothing. And it's kind of more of like a believable romance. You know how sometimes you get the romance and you're like, this isn't even believable, like, come on. But so far, I think it's nice. And the woman that's reading it, she has a very nice reading voice, so I very much enjoy that. So if you need some ideas, here they are. Also, another thing that I've been doing that I don't know why I need to tell you this, but I'm going to tell it to you. So my nails. Oh, that doesn't look very good on camera. In real life, it looks way better. Okay, that looks better. So my nails are super short, as you know, and because I'm showing you. And usually I have tips on them because when I just put nail polish on my regular nails, it never lasts. Like, what do they call the old school one? Acrylics, like those would always be issues for me. And so if I get a little tip and then I put dip, like where it's the powder, you dip it and they last for a long time. And my hands are in my videos a lot, especially on the Grocery Lady channel. So that's like something I like to do. But I decided that it's a lot of time sitting in the chair. You know, it's like 2 hours at the place that I go right now. The place I went before was an hour every like 2 to 3 weeks. And that was great, but you always have to make an appointment with this girl. She went home for 5 weeks. She's from Vietnam, and I had to find somebody new in between then. So I went to this nail salon, and they're like always taking people no matter what, and they just take longer. So they do a great job though. They really, really do. And I like it a lot, but I thought that's a lot of time for me to be sitting in the chair. And I usually bring an audiobook, or lately I've been talking to the people around me, and it's been so, so lovely. It's very social time. So now I'm kind of like, let me just, because life has been so busy right now, how about I just do it myself? Well, now my nails are a little on the thin side, not terrible at all, but I ordered a bunch of OPI colors because I like that brand, with a base coat and a top coat, and I've been doing them myself. And I think we're doing okay. Right now they're so short, and my hands are a little bit swollen. I think I've had a bit of saltiness in my life. So I was gonna show you, this color is Complimentary Wine. And then I got some Christmas colors and some browns. And I just did them while Marcus and I were watching a little show together. And I just felt the need to share that with you. So my favorite OPI color is called After Midnight in London. So they sent me the package that came in like bubble wrapped. The sticker on it said that, but inside was this other color, it was brown. So you know how like deep red this one is? Imagine like a black, but with a purple undertone. It's beautiful. It doesn't sound as good when I'm telling it to you, but it is quite beautiful. So I am just experimenting with different colors and different things. I even got some Christmas ones because I think that's fun. So I got this pretty one, which is Kiss My Aries. Excuse me. What's that supposed to mean? I don't know, but it's sparkly and red. And then Stay Off the Lawn. What other colors? Oh, this is Bonfire Serenade. And I never used to be into colors like that, but I like that one. Now, this is the one that was wrong. I did not order this. Berlin, There, Done That. Berlin, There, Done That. Get it? I mean, it's pretty, but this is supposed to be like a black purple color. And I opened it and I kept thinking, am I losing my mind right now? So they gave me a refund, and then I just reordered it. So it should be coming in the mail any minute. But I am going to have myself a little bath. I'm going to read my book, and then the girls and I, we like to watch cake videos, people decorating cakes. Maybe one day I'll be good at decorating cakes. It's not today. It is not today. And I think I just saw something from my realtor. So hold on a second. Maybe there's another update. Hold on. She was just answering because I asked her that tomorrow JoJo's birthday with her friends is at 1 o'clock. And I said, if somebody wants to come see the house, then it's okay for me to like decline for a couple of hours, right? And she's like, yep, no problem. And remember, we use that app that you can see all the requests and decline or accept and all of that. So it's pretty simple so far, pretty good. Anyway, book time. Let's read, let's have a good time, and I'll keep you updated on the house situation. I actually feel a little hopeful. The first several, I wasn't feeling that. I don't know, all of a sudden I don't know if it was like I got super pessimistic or I just reality hit like, hey Megan, this might not sell in the first second it's on the market. But the first couple of them, they had great reviews. They were very kind about the house. Like, oh, it's in great shape, looks beautiful, it's clean, great. It just didn't work for them. Oh, wait a minute, something from my realtor, hold on. Okay, that took a little bit of time, but they're asking about different things around the house. What is this? Do you have this? Do you have that? So at least there's a conversation going, which I think is really, that means something, doesn't it? Please let it mean something, please. Okay, bath time, folks. Let's do that. Good morning, everybody. It is the day of Joe's party, and I have to let you know, things have been happening. Happy birthday. These are so cool. So they come in flat, and they come with a paper straw, and you push them through this little spot, you blow them up with your breath, and then when you pull the straw out, it self-closes. I don't know how it does it. And then you put it on the string, bada bing, bada bacon. So these are fun. They were supposed to be for like a backdrop, but we just used it on the doors, and some more on the wall over here and then by the front door. So that was kind of fun. Also, Home Alone is on and there's some people watching it, and that's just happiness. What's the other thing I want to tell you? Okay, JoJo and I have been working. So she doesn't like cake. Anybody else not like cake? She doesn't like cake. So we made brownies and she was very happy about that. And then we also are going to make some cookies in a little bit. We got some little snacky snacks going on, but something very exciting. My realtor called me this morning and she said, I have potentially, very, very likely 2 offers for you today. She said, I'm not going to give you the full detail yet because I don't want to say too much, but just be expecting. She said, one of them's not great. So she told them, we have another offer also coming in, so come back with your best. I don't know what that means, but I do know that I'm pretty excited, but I'm trying to be level-headed about it all and go, okay, I don't want to get like too hopeful because man, whoa. And I have no idea about the offers. Whatever they will be. But it would be really, really nice if they come in nice so that we can be done with having people in the house. It's a lot. Wow. Those of you that have sold houses, way to go. It's a lot of work. I love how clean my house is, but it's just, I kind of feel walking on eggshells a little bit at my own house because you just don't want to mess anything up and think, what if somebody messages right now to come see? I won't be ready. So you're trying to be ready. But anyway, we got a birthday party for today. And, I ran by myself today. So I have not run on my own in a month. And then, let's see, was it the beginning of October? Is when I started on the running group. Beginning of October? Yeah, maybe like right at the end of September is what it was. And I joined this running group. I had just hit 3 miles, 3.11 miles, where I was on my own. I was so excited. And I'm now up to, the most that I've run was 6.22 miles, and that was with the group. So today, and I've run 6 miles now several times, working up over this whole time. So I didn't work out yesterday because I kind of did some weightlifting that really worked my hamstring way too much and it needed a rest. So I thought, no, I did some glute exercises, but no, we needed a rest. So today I thought, okay, I'm gonna run by myself and just see. The first 3 miles, the entire time I was like, I should just probably go home. I actually don't want to do this. Why am I doing this? This is really weird. I should go home. I don't know why. It's actually like that when I run with the group too. It's a lot less noisy in my mind, that thought. I just keep thinking like, man, this is really not, I don't know if I like this. But once I get to 3 miles, something happens and my whole body just relaxes. But then I was, like 5.5 miles, and I really thought, I think I could go more, but then guess what? This is TMI, I had to go potty. Like, do you understand what I'm saying? I'm not gonna tell you if you don't, but just try to understand. And I didn't think that I could make it, because I was ready to go 7 miles. So I made it 6.24 miles. First time I've ever done that by myself. The most I've ever done by myself without a running group was 3.11 miles. So I have essentially doubled my ability over the last 6 weeks. All that to tell you, the mind is a very powerful thing, right? Because I'm like, I've done 6 miles like many, many times now. And my brain still thinks, I don't think you can do it. And I'm like, but I've already done it. And that's what I was having the conversation with myself. Like, Megan, you've already done this. And just try to not think about it. So I was looking at the trees, which were gorgeous. And I kept running toward the sunrise. It was so pink and beautiful. And just trying to enjoy it. I ran by, there's this house that has bushes. I mean, way, way taller than me. Like you can see, I would say 8 feet of these bushes. And when I ran by it, all you hear is little birds chirping, and it was so noisy and so fun. It made me smile, made me happy. So I just kept saying, Megan, you've already done this. And this is how you feel a lot. Maybe not as strongly as it was by myself, but you can do this. And then all of a sudden it just, your brain goes, I guess we're gonna keep doing this. And so we did. And that's just to tell you, I think we can do more than we think a lot of times. And we stop ourselves. That could get real deep and thoughtful about that, but it was just exciting. So I thought I'd share. Anyway, I'm gonna go get ready for a birthday party. Like, take a shower ready. We've got the house ready, I think. And now we just need to freshen up and wrap some presents. All right, guys, the party is starting. We still have not heard about the 2 offers, but they're waiting on one more, I guess, to like officially give us the 2 offers. We'll keep you updated though. We're gonna go have a party. Is there anything else in there, Zion?
No. There you go.
That looks really cozy.
It is.
Oh.
Yes.
Yes.
What is it? Wait, I have that set. Paper.
Mega M&Ms.
Cool.
Big peanut butter.
What is that?
It's a winged lion.
Oh, okay.
A winged lion.